Hello and welcome to the Thrive and Serve podcast. This is Colin Scotland, and today we're diving into the heart of what it means to let go of the lone wolf myth and embrace a collective journey towards success. Let's take a deep breath together. And let's dive in. It is entirely understandable to cling to control, to believe that asking for help might dilute your vision. It's perfectly normal. Let's just acknowledge that for a second. It is normal. We all live in a world that is constantly in flux, that is constantly changing. We are constantly changing. Every breath in, we are entirely different. The world changes, we change, our molecules, all of it is shifting and moving and is in constant movement and flux. And so in that movement and flux, we cling for anchors, we cling for places of control, or at least the illusion of control in our minds. Remember that seeking help doesn't mean losing that control. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's about opening doors to new opportunities, resources, ideas, and things that can carry you forward on your journey and actually help you to increase your impact. Let's shift our perspective. Imagine asking for help not as a sign of weakness, but as a strategic move for growth. You are here on a mission with a purpose to serve others so that you win, they win, everybody wins. You want to take that to a bigger, higher, more impactful level. So think of asking for help as a strategy that's going to help you get there. A strategic move for growth. It becomes a force multiplier of your capability, your capacity, and it expands your horizon so that you can set the stage for greater achievements than you could ever do on your own. I know more than most the inadequacy of holding on, of trying to be the superhero in your business. When I built my e-commerce business, I was the world's worst at asking for help. And even though there were professional people all around me, I often refused. No. I can do this. I've got this. Whether it was a reflection of me, whether it was my ego, or me just trying to seek accolade, or, oh, how great am I that I've done this, that I've done this, that I've achieved that I've made this much money. I. That's all I hear as I allow those thoughts to come up. Zero recognition and acknowledgement that the universe is much more than I. In fact, I is but an insignificant grain of sand. I is... This is interesting to me because I'm thinking this through. I'm kind of trying to put myself back in that place when I was running that business, when I was trying to be the superhero of my own business, when I was the lone wolf. And it's bringing up a real juxtaposition, because right now I live in a place of abundance, connectedness, and just a general understanding of that, the fact that you and I are connected. We are all one. Everything in the universe is one. And back then, in that place, I was this island of a human. Like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Like, trying to prove something to myself, to those around me. And I'm smiling here at the futility of that, the futility of struggling in your own strength. I remember in the Bible it says somewhere, and I may be paraphrasing, but, not in my strength do I do this. There is a force much greater that's available if only we can pause and ask. There is a power that we can tap into that is infinite, omnipotent, that is everywhere and is part of that interconnectedness of all things. But often, and I've done this, and this is why I'm smiling, reflecting on it, right? Just like striving, running, run a little bit faster, work a little bit harder, do a few more hours, do this, learn this, do this, do this, do this, striving, and then snap. That business I was striving for went completely bust. I lost everything that I owned in the world materially. Everything. Lost everything. Where did that striving get me? Well, actually, it got me to a place of understanding that that's not what it was all about. It was not about the striving. It was about a journey of understanding who I am and my place in this world and the connectedness of everything and everyone in it. And that my ability and willingness to show up in service of others is the thing that will make the difference. Is the thing that will make the difference in their life and in my life. Realizing that, hey, Colin, it's not about you, son. It's just not about you. Realizing that came to a place of growth. And so everything happens for a reason, right? If you consider the power of diversity of thought, experience, perspective, it's said that no one can whistle a symphony. Halford Lucock, I think, said it. It takes a whole orchestra. In what you're doing in your business, trying to help and serve others, it's a symphony. Each diverse instrument and player contributes to a richer, more profound sound. Embracing the collective intelligence of the community around you can lead to innovation and breakthroughs that you just can't achieve on your own. Isaac Newton saw further by standing on the shoulders of giants. Napoleon Hill revealed the quickest path to success is helping others achieve it. Steve Jobs celebrated the wonders of a team. These giants knew the value of reaching out, of joining hands with others on the journey. So I ask you, if releasing the need to be the superhero in your business meant opening up to a world where growth is not a solo endeavor, not something for you to strive for alone, but a shared success where you truly can stand on the shoulders of giants, would you take that step? Would you? One of the most powerful things I did in the wake of losing my e-commerce business, and it kind of was forced upon me, right? I didn't do it by choice. I seen a world online where I could live life on my terms and not feel like I was a slave to the bank and to the people who I owed money to and all of that. And live life in a place of freedom where I get to decide the hours that I work, the amount of energy and effort that I put in, and the amount of energy and effort I put in directly benefits me, my family, and the people that I serve, right? So in that process, I found myself inside of online communities. I found myself being part of something different. And alongside that, I was going through an expansive period of self-development and growth, and actually becoming aware, like consciously aware of myself, the higher purpose, the connectedness of all things. All of this stuff happened in the wake of that cataclysmic business failure. And it really opened my eyes to the thought of, because let me share this. I really began that process with thinking, what can I get here? What can I get? And that led me to almost 5 years of failure after failure after failure. What I should have focused on in those early interactions was, what can I give here? How can I give more of me in this in a way that helps that other person? So this takes an element of development, of conscious awareness, for you to appreciate and understand that it's really not about you. It's really about that person that you serve. It's really about that audience, those people that need to hear your message. And when you can bring yourself to a place of appreciating that, you truly can show up in the energy of service, the energy of seeking to help others to grow, of making connections and helping them to really shine their light brighter in the world. And through my journey, through all of the ups and downs, and there's been many downs and a few ups as well, I came to a realization, a continual realization, that my mission here is to help others shine their light brighter in the world. And there's a concept called Indra's net, where every soul, every human is a jewel in this infinite net that stretches out across all of infinity. And the light that reflects in one jewel reflects across the whole net. So as somebody shines their light brighter in the world, we all shine brighter as a result. This is the energy, this is the essence of abundance. This is the essence and energy of connectedness. And that takes work on self to bring yourself to that place of understanding that it's not all about you. It's about those people that you serve. And actually, as a marketer, right, that is the essence of marketing. Marketing is not about what you do. It's about how what you do transforms the life of those that you do it for. It's about how your solution is a problem solver, a real antidote to something that somebody is struggling with. The Chartered Institute of Marketing's definition of marketing is the identification and solution of problems and needs profitably. So the goal in all of this is to have you consider, who are the giants in your world? Who are those that are helping you to lift, to elevate to the top of that mountain? And how are you doing the same for those around you? And that's intentional. That's something that you are in control of. That's something that can help you to thrive, to serve, to increase your impact. When you thrive in service of others, you rewrite the narrative of success, because it's not all on you. It's not all about your striving, remember. True power lies in unity, in the wisdom of the pack, and in the strength of diversity, not in being the lone wolf. You don't have to go this alone anymore. So I leave you with this question. If you could let go of being the superhero, of being that lone wolf, and instead become part of a league of heroes, what would that mean for you? And what would that mean for your business? And as you ponder that, remember, the journey to success is not a solo sprint. It's a team marathon. And if you're ready to run the race alongside like-minded entrepreneurs who truly have your back, the Thrive and Serve community awaits you. I'll see you there.